We finished the last episode having partially welded on the new floor from the underside. The body has now been righted, ready to finish securing it. The first job of the day is to dress the tunnel flanges flush with the floor, using a hammer and a chisel to persuade the inner edge. Once I'm happy the fit is good, I plug weld through the original spot weld locations. Next up, the outer edge of the floor is plug welded to the inner sill. Whilst the outer sill isn't in place yet, I can inspect the welds and can clearly see they've penetrated well. Moving quickly on for the sake of this video, the outer sill is attached with good gaps to the front wing. Having plug welded all of the floor seams through their original spot weld holes, it's now nice and solid. Now it's time to invert the car again and start the finishing process from underneath. To ensure the longevity and waterproofing of the new floor, I'm using a brushable seam sealer around all the seams. Using masking tape to give a nice clean edge, I generously apply the seam sealer. While the seam sealer is curing, the bare metal of the boot floor is treated with POR 15 metal prep fluid. The fluid converts rust, etches the metal and leaves a zinc phosphate coating to give better adhesion between paint and metal. While that's doing its thing, the floor is scuffed up with a sanding disc on the DA. Once it's cleaned up, the floor is treated to several coats of Hammerite smooth black metal paint. Although Hammerite may not seem like a very high-end product, it's perfectly fit for the job. It's good value, readily available, very durable, corrosion resistant and will stick extremely well. It's also not the only finish that's going on the underside of this floor. While the main floor section is drying, the boot floor is cleaned up. The metal prep leaves a fine powder on the surface which can be painted over. However, I've chosen to scuff it up with a Scotch-Brite and vacuum up the dust. It's then given the same treatment as the main floor. Now that the entire underside of the car is made of sound metal, cleaned and painted, it's starting to look fantastic, but we're not done yet. In order to fully protect all the hard work I've put in, I'm going to apply an underbody seal that has wax oil in it. This sticky, thick coating never fully dries and remains flexible, so it won't chip away or crack over time. It will prevent stones and debris from damaging the paint underneath, and it will fight rust all day, every day. Hammerite metal paint says it's good for up to 8 years, but with the added underseal, I think that can easily be doubled. Left to cure overnight, the floor replacement and the underside of the car is complete. However, there's plenty more work to do before this car is finished. If you enjoy these videos, please like, share and subscribe. You can also find out more about our projects on Facebook and Instagram via the links below. Thanks for watching.